September 7th, 1991 was a bad day for me. I had a bad motorcycle accident, and a lady pulled out in front of me, and I hit her. Laid the bike down on its side, and the bike missed the car, but I didn't. And I hit the hardest part on the car, and it put me in a coma for about the next 3 months. It was a bad day. And I was told, I was taking therapy for 3 months. I think that's all insurance would do anyhow. Yeah, and it was hard because I had to basically learn everything again. My short-term memory was bad, and they basically told me, you're as good as you're gonna get. You gotta deal with it, learn how to live with it. 20 years living without a memory, you basically learn how to deal, but you always forget. I mean, I would write notes, but then I would lose the notes, It was hard, very hard. And, I just, like I said, I was dealing with it. And I guess I was accepting it. How did I meet Dr. Zehr? Well, I knew her through my church before all this. And she put a spark in me and said, I have something for you that will help your memory. And it's like, it's stuck in my head. Every Sunday at the church here, and each session would be, hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half, at least. And it's done wonders for me. Dots is where it's at, people. Dots. 2 or 3 months after we had been meeting, and it's like a light bulb went on in my head, and I started remembering everything I did that day, and remembering things I did yesterday or the week before. It was like, where did this come from? I can actually remember. I felt like a kid with a new bike, a new toy. I mean, it was amazing because I started remembering everything. And my wife can vouch for me. I remembered things she thought, there's no way. 3 weeks ago, he wouldn't have a clue where to pull that out of. And, it just felt so good. I landed a job working for Allen County Jail as maintenance guy, and it's amazing. My memory is working, and I actually got the job on my own too. And I have insurance for the family and the wife, which is good. And yeah, it's going good.
As Nick's wife, when he started the program with Dr. Zehr, I was very excited for him, but I was also a little apprehensive and nervous because I watched him for so many years struggle with this, And then I saw the excitement that, oh, there's a possibility, so I was scared for him, thinking, if this doesn't work, I'm afraid it's just going to defeat him altogether. The week that Nick's short-term memory kicked in it was very exciting for us. I was a little lost myself because for so long I had to be his memory. And so I would ask him every day, what'd you do at work today? And there were days he would come home and he'd be working up at a lake somewhere, and I'd be like, well, where'd you work today? And he couldn't even remember where he worked. And all of a sudden I'd ask him, what'd you do at work today? And he could tell me every step of his day, where he had lunch, where they stopped for breakfast or got gas, and remembering that kids had ball games. Or I was just like, is this for real? Like, all of a sudden, I mean, I was a little scared myself because I was thinking, I've been doing this for him and now he can do it himself. Like, is he gonna, not that he wouldn't need me, but like, I kind of felt, you know, like a kid growing up and moving out, all of a sudden, my husband can do this himself. But it was an exhilarating week around our house, and every time something else would come to him, he would text Dr. Zehr to say, I remembered this, or I remember. So it was really neat to watch.